Okay, so this is called managing up. Managing up. So we are first going to go over some vocabulary. Let me do my markup. Okay, so we have the vocabulary on the left and the definitions on the right. Number one, to let go of. Which definition do you think is to let go of? To let go of.
I think is E. To praise someone in other place, them something in a way that is not serious.
So to let go of something is actually to stop worrying about it. So it's G, to let go of. So yeah, thinking or worrying about it. So
yeah, like a let it go, no? Okay.
Exactly, let it go. Yeah, so like Frozen, the song, if anyone has let it go, let it go. But yeah, so if you're in a fight or an argument with someone and they're like, oh, just let it go. They're like, just stop thinking about it, stop arguing, stop worrying. Okay, number two, empathy. Which one is empathy?
The ability,
it's letter H.
The ability to
The
understand.
ability to understand other people's feelings and problems.
Exactly. Frustrated.
A feeling of anger because you've been forced to accept something.
Exactly. Okay, to flatter. To flatter. What do we think?
A feeling of anger.
Yep.
To flatter, it's actually E, the opposite. So it's praise someone in order to please them.
That's correct.
Teacher, I have a question.
Sure.
In the number 3, frustrated.
Yeah.
Which is the difference between letter B and letter D?
B and D. A feeling of anger when you've been forced to accept something unfair.
Or feeling angry.
Feeling angry, upset, or impatient because you cannot do something. So letter B, a feeling of when you're forced to accept something that isn't fair. That is number 5. It's called resentment. So when you are feeling so upset over a decision that you feel is unfair, you feel resentment maybe towards a person. So maybe this is kind of a hard one to explain, but maybe your boss like makes you do something that you don't want to do. And maybe you feel some sort of resentment towards him because you really don't agree with the decision. Does that make sense?
Okay. Then the letter B is resentment.
Yes, yep. B is resentment. We're frustrated. You can be frustrated at, a person, a situation. It's just you feel upset about something or impatient about something.
Okay.
So there's similar feelings of anger, but usually resentment is a little deeper than frustrated.
Okay.
It's deeper. Okay, what about gossip? We know.
Option C, casual conversation about the other people that might be unkept.
Yes. Lechisme. Okay, number 7, to manipulate.
To control.
Control or influence. That's me.
F, right. To control or influence someone to your advantage. 8, not going down well. Lastly would be A, right? Not being positively received. Good. Okay, do we have any further questions on the vocabulary here?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, unkind, the word.
Yeah.
It means not kind. So
Okay.
unkind just means not kind. It's literally the opposite. So kind is like something nice that you maybe do for someone, or something that you say about someone. But unkind is saying things that are not nice. Maybe they're rude or mean. That's kind of what gossip is, right?
Is a
You may be-
contraction? Sorry.
Contraction, no.
Okay.
It's
It's
it's just the
negative or positive.
yeah.
Too kind.
It's
Okay.
exactly
Thank you.
It's a negative trend.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
any further questions?
Not really.
No.
Cool. Okay, so we are going to be reading this article here. I'll read some, just like always, and then I'll call on you guys to read some. So managing up. So your boss and your relationship with them has a big impact on your working environment and sense of job satisfaction. But although learning how to manage your boss is an important professional skill, it is one that is not often discussed. This article explains what managing up means, what the benefits are, and how to do it. Okay, Claudia, would you mind reading the first paragraph where it says Nicole loves?
Nicole loves many things about her job. She loves the responsibility she has. She gets on well with the members of the team she's leading, and she appreciates the work environment she has. The only thing that keeps her awake at night is worrying about her boss, Peter.
Good. Okay, Lester, can you take the next paragraph?
Peter joined the company as manager of Nicole's department only 4 months ago. He had previously been working as a manager in a different industry and is less familiar with his new business environment. Methods that he used before are not going down well with members of this new department, and an atmosphere of resentment is building in the team. Nicole feels Peter is not getting the best out of his team, no? And thinks his lack and background knowledge about the business is leading to poor decisions.
Good, thank you. And just to clarify, this word right here, it's pronounced atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Yeah. An
Okay.
atmosphere, like the environment is resentful, so it's not good. Okay, so what could Nicole do? She should join in the gossip against Peter, complain about Peter to his managers, do nothing and hope that Peter quits his job, or manage up. What do you think? Right off the bat, what do you think? Obviously, A, B, and C are pretty bad, right? Gossiping about your boss isn't good. Complaining about your boss to his managers, that's not very
I
good.
think B.
D?
No.
Manager.
D. I mean, we're gonna go
Manager
into it.
is the second.
No, but the question, what could Nicole do?
Exactly. Okay, let's keep reading. Alex, could you read this paragraph right here?
Yep. Option and mine. Option A and B. Mine. Create motivation and doing and even more negative working atmosphere. And option is likely to cause Nicole to feel frustrated and dislike her job. Fortunately, there is a proactive option that Nicole can take. She can choose to manage up.
Manage up. Good. Good.
Manage up.
Good. Good. And then Mia, would you mind reading this next paragraph right here?
Manage me of the process of managing your manager. It involves learning how to work well with your manager and developing a positive relationship with them. It does not mean falsely flattering your boss or manipulating them to do what you want. It is more about putting yourself in the position, understanding their needs, and then using the skills of a good manager to help support them.
Great job. Great job. Okay, I got this one. Author of Managing Up, Marie Abijay, suggests that people with difficult bosses first need to let go of the anger and replace it with empathy and understanding. By trying to put ourselves in our boss's shoes, we were able to better understand their challenges and their choices. Then, from a place of calm, we can try to identify and prioritize the problems. What skills do they lack as a manager? How could they make better decisions? Are there differences in working styles, and how do they affect the team? Okay, Claudia, can you read the next paragraph?
Yes. Once we understand the issues, we can then think of strategies to manage up. For Nicole, this might involve finding the the right way to communicate these problems to Peter. Or it could mean providing him with the information he needs and helping him to see the talents of the people in the team. Managing up could also mean adapting her working style slightly to fit her managers. And in some cases, it might even involve taking one on more responsibilities and covering for the manager in areas that they need help with.
Good. Okay, Lester, would you take the next one?
Most importantly, that the skill of managing up is about developing a healthy and positive relationship with your boss. Not only will they allow you to better understand their values, their goals, and their point of view, but it will also open up communication channels so that they feel like they're able to come to you for support. You're not just helping your boss by doing this. You're also developing important professional skills, creating a more positive working environment, and taking positive steps for your own job, satisfaction and career.
Good. It's satisfaction. That one's a hard
Satisfaction.
one. Satisfaction. Turn my camera. Okay. Nicole's story reflects many of our realities. In fact, one study showed that 65% of workers would choose a new boss over a pay rise. However, with the skill of managing up, we can all try to make our workplace a more satisfying and enjoyable one. What's more, it's a good opportunity to improve our own management skills and career prospects in the process. Okay. Okay, so we are going to answer these whether true or false. So number one, Nicole and the people in her department are unhappy about the way their manager, Peter, works. True or false?
True.
True, yes, very true. Very true. One reason why Peter's working methods are not well received by his staff could be that he does not know enough about the way they work.
True.
Yeah, true, definitely. Okay, number three, Nicole could help the situation by complaining about Peter to his bosses. False, yeah, I don't think that would help anyone. Number four, managing up is about ignoring the problems you have with your manager.
False.
False, yes, that also would not be a good thing to do. Number 5, we can build a better relationship with our managers by trying to empathize with them.
True.
True. The majority of workers say that they would prefer to replace their boss than to have an increase in their salary.
False.
No, this one's actually true. They said it. Here, you
True.
can-
One part.
It's
Yeah, I'll
the
show you.
last part.
Yes.
The
Right here.
show
That's
Above.
65%.
65%.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. Okay, circle the best 5 answers. So which of these are examples of managing up? Go ahead and read through them and then tell me which ones are examples of managing up.
Letter C, try to imagine yourself in your manager's place.
Yes, try to imagine yourself in your manager's place.
Letter
The
I.
other I.
Yes.
Ah.
Offer support and find ways that you can help that manager with their responsibilities.
Letter E, find a way to talk openly to your boss about the problems you have.
Good. Okay, 2 more.
G, provide the manager with the information they need.
Yeah, good.
I think it's all.
You think that's all? G. It's actually H2.
H.
It said in the article that at times, so sometimes, you may have to adjust your work or how you communicate to fit like your manager style. Because I'm sure you know, there's many types of managing styles, and sometimes you have to fit to how your manager likes it. Okay, so does anyone have any tips for improving a relationship with your boss? Does anyone have experience in this? I see you laughing.
Yes, I have a good example with
Okay.
Lester.
With
Because
Lester?
yes, because when he arrives to the, how do you say empresa? Enterprise? I don't know. Well,
The
when
business, the organization?
yes, to the organization, I I was alone because my last boss,
Yeah.
he didn't help me
Okay.
in any moment when
Okay.
Lester arrived to to the company. Then the environment mejoró. How do you say mejoró? Okay, the environment be better, and the team was consolidated. I'm sorry, but
Windows.
Yeah.
the internet is crashed.
Windows the miss.
I'm sorry.
No.
Oh,
Continue.
I'm sorry. Did I see frozen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I was just listening to you. I'm just listening to you.
The communication is it's very fluently.
Yeah, it's
yes, we can talk about the issues, and we can talk about the I don't know, how do you say mejorar? Be best work, be best. I don't know what is the correct word.
you were like your best self, like you did better work.
Yes,
You
than
maybe
the
had better attitude.
Yes. And better communication.
Better communication. That's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing. It really does depend on like the leader, and then like everything else like follows, you know? So way to go, Lester. We can give you a clap for Lester. Okay, anyone else? Does anyone else have any maybe tips or an experience on how to create a better relationship with your boss?
Well, in my opinion, me actually boss is a good person, but when I need to, for example, permissions, or in this work when can I need to information, no problem. I ask all questions with my boss and resolve me in this moment or right now. It's incredible person, and I think to we have a connection with the work and information with to deliveries when new drivers, and really
Oh,
I have no problem. I think is the first situation is the good communication with your boss. It's not
yeah,
necessary
definitely.
other question.
Yeah. No, definitely. My last boss, I had to learn how to um, address conflict, because she didn't want to ever, if there we had an issue or there was a problem, she never wanted to talk about it. She would just like treat me a little bad, but like passively, if you can understand what I mean. And so I had to learn how to call her like right away if there was an issue, if there was a problem, and I'd be like, hey, can we talk about it? And so we could resolve it quickly, and so she wouldn't be like passive aggressive with me. So that was an interesting situation, but sometimes you have to learn how to manage up, or how to, you know, have your own leadership skills underneath the manager.